Are you ready for the most exciting and competitive NASCAR season yet? The 2023 season promises to bring major changes to the sport, including a new point system that will award drivers based on their finishing position in each race, as well as their performance in qualifying and practice. But that's not all. NASCAR is also taking steps to improve driver safety after a number of concussions during the 2022 season. The next-gen car, which made its debut in 2022, has been controversial, but NASCAR is working to address the safety concerns and make the car more stable and reliable. With aerodynamic testing completed and manufacturers submitting their noses and hoods for the 2023 season, fans can expect to see a new look to the cars. Additionally, different clip designs and other slight changes to the center section will be implemented in the 2023 season to improve the safety of the drivers. So don't miss out on the action. Tune in to NASCAR 2023 for all the drama and excitement on the track. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button for more updates on the upcoming NASCAR 2023 season. Many drivers and teams have expressed concern about the new point system, saying it could make races less exciting and focus more on strategy than speed. But NASCAR officials argue that the new system will level the playing field and make the racing more competitive and exciting for fans. Only time will tell if the new rules will bring the change that NASCAR hopes for. But one thing is for sure, NASCAR fans are in for an exciting 2023 season. But this year, NASCAR fans and teams alike were in for a shock when the governing body announced a major change to the rules for the 2023 season. Starting in 2023, NASCAR will implement a new point system that will award drivers based on their finishing positions in each race and their performance in qualifying and practice. This change concerns the shims that mount between the front chassis section clips. Prior to this, teams could create shims up to 1/1600ths of an inch thick, but this range has been decreased to 1/10 of an inch thick starting in 2023, making it more challenging for teams to modify this particular part of the car. As everyone knows, the shims are quite important in helping the crews locate the front and rear clips during the installation. Brian Murphy of SHR mentioned that the President's location has a variety of impacts on the overall performance, and what is crucial is if you want to drive a fast, dependable car. Moreover, it's important to point out that Brian Murphy and other NASCAR authorities generally praised this decision. According to him, the 1/10 of an inch range should be applied much more effectively to the next-gen vehicle because the 1/1600ths of an inch range was simply too large. Many drivers and teams have expressed their concerns about the new system, stating that it would make the racing less exciting and more focused on strategy rather than speed. Drivers have expressed dissatisfaction with the next-generation automobile and its safety due to a range of faults demonstrated in terms of stability and performance. Kurt Busch has been forced to retire and sign a contract as a part-time driver for the 2311 Racing as a result of a crash that initially didn't seem to be all that bad. But NASCAR officials argue that the new system will level the playing field and make the racing more competitive and exciting for fans. The managing director of the NASCAR Cup Series, Brad Moran, spoke about the changes that will undoubtedly occur when the 2023 season of the sport begins in a month, highlighting once more the fact that driver safety is the most crucial factor for NASCAR. The hoods and noses of the car will change for the next model year, giving it a somewhat new appearance. There have been minor alterations on the hood's cooling movers. The aerodynamics testing has been completed, and similar things are in progress. Manufacturers have already submitted their noses and hoods for the upcoming season after all aerodynamic testing was finished. The main problem, though, that surfaced in the previous season was not the car's performance. All of the drivers who competed gave us some excellent racing, but we didn't witness any improvement in safety, and a sport like this that is unquestionably the most crucial factor. Only time will tell if the new rules will bring the change that NASCAR hopes for, but one thing is for sure. NASCAR fans are in for an exciting 2023 season. Drivers like Alex Bowman, who had a good round of 16, were among those to experience a concussion in addition to other injuries. This is why NASCAR has taken steps to improve driver safety by implementing new rules that will reduce the risk of accidents on the track. The new rules will also require teams to make more use of sensors and data analysis to improve the performance of their cars. This will make the racing more competitive and give fans a better understanding of what is happening on the track. With the new rules in place, Teams will have to work harder to get the most out of their cars and drivers, and this will make for a more exciting racing season. The 2023 season of NASCAR promises to be one of the most exciting and competitive yet. With new rules in place, teams and drivers will have to work harder than ever to achieve success on the track. Fans can look forward to more thrilling races, intense competition, and exciting finishes. So don't miss out on all the action. Tune into NASCAR 2023 for all the drama and excitement on the track. Safety has been a major issue this season, with drivers like Kurt Busch and Alex Bowman suffering concussions in crashes. This has led to calls for changes to be made to the car before the 2023 season. NASCAR has a long and storied history dating back to the late 1940s. The organization has undergone many changes over the years, including changes to its rules and regulations. In NASCAR's early years, the rules were relatively simple and essentially focused on making sure the cars were stock, meaning they did not deviate from the original factory specifications. This included strict limitations on engine size, power, and other performance-related components. However, as the sport grew in popularity, the rules evolved to allow for more technology and innovation. In the 1960s, for example, NASCAR allowed teams to use more advanced engines and aerodynamic modifications on their cars. In the 1970s and 1980s, NASCAR continued to evolve, introducing new rules and regulations to improve safety and increase competition. These included rules for the use of fuel injection, aerodynamics, and other performance-related components. In the 1990s and 2000s, NASCAR made further changes to its rules and regulations, including the introduction of a Car of Tomorrow model that emphasized safety and equality among teams. This model was used until 2013, when it was replaced by the current Gen 6 model. In recent years, NASCAR has also made a number of changes to its competition format, including the introduction of a new point system and the introduction of a playoff system to determine the season champion. In addition, NASCAR has introduced a number of rules and regulations aimed at reducing costs and increasing parity between teams. Overall, NASCAR's rules and regulations have evolved significantly over the years to reflect the changing nature of the sport and the needs of the teams and drivers that compete in it. Despite these changes, the organization remains committed to ensuring that cars are stock and safe and that competition is fair. NASCAR Cup Series Managing Director Brad Moran went on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio and discussed the changes that could and will happen going into 2023. According to Moran, manufacturers have completed all aerodynamic testing and submitted their designs for the noses and hoods of the 2023 season. While the quality of the racing has been good, safety concerns have overshadowed what was supposed to be a successful first season. To combat the safety concerns, NASCAR will make changes to the car's rear section. Different clip designs and some other slight changes to the center section will be implemented in the 2023 season. The safety of the drivers will always be a top priority for NASCAR, and they will continue to work on improving the safety features of the next-gen car. Only time will tell if the new rules will bring the change that NASCAR hopes for, but one thing is for sure: NASCAR fans are in for an exciting 2023 season. Safety will be a major focus for NASCAR, and fans can look forward to more thrilling races, more intense competition, and more exciting finishes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. We'll see you at the next race.